Question number 7 of the same series, probability chapter. So what is given here? Following data relate to the distribution of wages of a group of workers, where wages are like this: 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and 100 to 110, and 110 to 120. And these are the number of workers in the different wage group. So what is the first? Find his wage. We need to select a worker in such a that we need to find the probability that his wage would be less than 50. So this is our event A, suppose. Then what is the probability of event A? Probability of event A is n of A by n of S. Now we'll see how many workers are having salary less than 50, and then we'll write n of S means total number of workers. If we take total of this 15 plus 23 plus 36 plus 14, 2 plus 17 plus 12 plus 5 will get 150. Now number of workers who are having salary less than 50 are 0. So value is 0 by 150 is 0. In next we need to find the probability of a worker whose salary is less than 80. Now less than 80. So 15 plus 23 plus 36. See, less than 80. 50 to 60 having salary 50 to 60 are 15. 60 to 70 are 23. 70 to 80 36. So we should take this sum. So this is the event B. So what is n of B? N of B is 15 plus 23 plus 36. So it will be it will be 74. So probability of event B is 74 by 150. Now the worker who having salary more than 100 or wage more than 100. So here the 90 to 100. So here are the workers which are having up to 100. Now more than 100 were here 12 and 5. So these are 70. So probability of C is 17 by 150. And last one is what? Between 70 to 100. Between 70 to 100 means starting from it. These are those which are having salary from 70 to 80, and these are having salary from 90 to 100. So all these are in between 70 to 100. See, from here to here, 70 to 100. How many workers are these? 5. Carry 1. 2 plus 4, 6 plus 3, 95. This is what? N of D. And probability of B is equal to 95 divided by 150. You can solve, and so you will give the value. If you divide it, you will get some value. So this is what, if distribution type data is given to you at that time also, you can find. So this example is of relative frequency probability definition, which I have explained you number 2 definition, right? So where the formula was probability of A is frequency by n, so, right? We have written the frequency. This is what frequency. Frequency, n means total number of observation, right? So this is what frequency, relative frequency probability. Okay. Now we'll go for question number 8. Question number 8 is what? A number is selected from first to 25 numbers. What is the probability that it would be divisible by 4 or 7? So there are 25 numbers, and when we select a number from 25 numbers, then we need to find the probability that that number should be divisible of 4 or 7. So what is the sample space here? There are 25 numbers, and when we select one from it, it will remain 25. So because 25 C1, then you will get 25 choices. So n of S is 25. Now it will be divisible of 4 or 7. So even A1 will be divisible of 4. A2 will be divisible of 7. A4 or 7 means A1 or A2 means you will write like this: probability of A1 union A2. And what is the formula of this? This is equal to probability of A1 plus probability of A2 minus probability of A1 intersection A2. So we'll write one by one. probability of A1. So we need to find first n of A1. 25 numbers are there. So how many divisible number we get? If we write table, then we get 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. These are the divisible of 4 in first 25 numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So n of A1 is 6. So probability of A1 is 6 by 25. Now probability of n of A2. N of A2. A2 is 7. So we write divisible of 7. So 7. These are 3 numbers which are divisible of 7 in first 25 numbers. These are 3. So probability of A2 is 3 by 25. Now probability of A1 intersection A2. How will you get A1 intersection A2? Simply take the product. 7 into 4. 7 into 4 is 28, and we are talking about the first 25 natural numbers, and 28 is more than 25. So 7 into 8 means 28 will not be there in our group. So A1 intersection A2 will give you value 0, right? N of A1 intersection A2 will give you 0. So its probability is also equal to 0. Therefore probability of A1 union A2 is equal to, if I give this name 1, then this will be equal to 6 by 25 plus 3 by 25, that is equal to 9 by 25. This is your final answer. So probability will be 9 by 25. Now so these are on by these 2 points. There are 3 theorems. So first theorem is what? If A and B are mutually exclusive. Suppose there are 2 events A and B and they are mutually exclusive. Means if they are mutually exclusive, then their probability, intersection of their probability will be equal to 5 or 0. Right. So if we want to find the probability that either of A or B occur, then what will be that probability? That will be probability of A union B, which is equal to probability of A plus probability of B only. Because if we write minus probability of A intersection B, then that is equal to 0. Now this statement is for what? When A and B are mutually exclusive, then either A or B occur is equal to this. Second, similar statement for K events. If there are K events A1, A2, so on up to AK, and these all are mutually exclusive, and either any one of them occur or at least any one of them occur, what is the probability of occurring at least one of them? Then it is equal to probability of A1. At least one of them means कम से कम एक और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सब. So A1 union A2 so on up to union AK, and this will be equal to probability of A1 plus probability of A2 plus so on probability of AK. Because their intersections are 0, so subtraction term will not come here. This is the second theorem. Third theorem, if such a question is asked, if there are 2 events A and B, and what is the probability that at least one of them will occur? At least one of them means either A can happen or B can happen or both can happen. So probability of at least one of them will be written like this: probability of A intersection B, which is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Why A intersection B? Because here it is not given that A and B are mutually exclusive. In this question, A and B was mutually exclusive. A and B are mutually exclusive. Here also all are mutually exclusive. But if all are not mutually exclusive, 2 are not mutually exclusive, then at least one of them can occur by using this formula. Question number 9. A number is selected at random from first 1000 natural numbers. What is the probability that it would be multiple of 5 or 9? Now a number is selected from first 1000 natural numbers. So what is n of s? N of s will be 1000 C1, means we are selecting 1. So it will be 1000. So it will be equal to 1000. Now event E1 will take multiple of 5. I will find n of a1, multiple of 5. So in 1000, 1000 means 1000 numbers are there. So how to find multiple of 5? If we divide 1000 by 5, we get how many multiples are there. So 1000 divided by 5 is 200. So from 1 to 1000, from natural numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, so on up to 1000, there are 200 multiples of 5. So n of a1 is equal to 200. Now 8, multiple of 9. So n of 8. So now we'll divide 1000 by 9. Okay. So it will be 999 point. Not 999. 111.11. See, so we'll remove this fractional part because 111 multiple are there, and if we take 112, for example, if we take 112 because one fraction is there into 9, it will give you a number greater than 1000. See, 1008. The 112th multiple of 9 is 1008, which is not in our range, so we cannot take 112. We'll take only 111. It means there are 111 multiple approx, because point is not considered. We need integer number. After that, what we need to find? Probability of a1 union a2. Its formula is probability of a1 plus probability of a2 minus probability of a1 intersection a2. So what is n of a1 intersection a2? Now for n of a1 intersection a2, we need all those numbers which are multiple of 5 as well as 9. So we'll take the product, 5 into 9, 45. So here we want multiple of 5 into 9, that is 45. We want multiple of 45. So from in the series 1 to 1000, how many multiple of 45s are there? So again we'll divide 1000 by 45. So it is 2 times 90. Again 102 times 22 point something. We'll take only integer part, so approximately 22 multiples are there, which are multiples of 5 and 9, common multiple. So see, the multiples of 5 are 200, the multiples of 9 are 111, but a1 intersection a2 means their common multiples. So that's why we have taken here product 5 into 9, and then we have divided 45 by 1000 and we got 22. So there are 22 common multiples of 5 and 9. Therefore, put in this formula a1 union a2. So probability of a1 union a2. So probability of a1, n of a1 is 200 divided by 1000 plus 111 divided by 1000 minus 22 divided by 1000. So 311 minus 22, it will be 289 divided by, this is 1000, this is 1000, divided by 1000, 0.289, approximately equal to 0.29. This is the probability of this question, where probability that the number would be multiple of 5 or 9. Okay.